I think everything is ready to go, so let's hop back to it. I looked up the guide during the break because I was stumped. Pun partially intended. It actually wasn't really intended. But yeah, we have to use Slim to get through there. So this part's a little sneaky. We have to actually do this and then quickly jump out in order to actually not get stuck in the hole. But yeah, Daisy's here. Sad liquid that restores 3 HP and cures poison. There's a joke I can make here. I'm going to refrain. I'm going to show some level of restraint for once in my life. I say that occasionally, even though I really am bad at showing restraint over things. Now that we have it pink again, restraint. Yeah, people, sometimes you can fix that. What do you mean, you can fix that? Alright, anyway, this opens up the door going forward, so that means we're done here. But this leads to the very fun task of we have to go all the way back down. Ooh, fun thing, I have like a weird falling sensation where if I fall in a video game, especially if I can actually see where I'm going, like if it's a 3D game and I can look down. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I have like a weird pit in my stomach kind of feeling if I'm falling in a video game. It's really weird, actually. Anyway. Yeah, I don't like falling, because I'm afraid of heights. Haha, finally you arrive. You don't wear tardiness well. At last, the hero, I know you from the festival of hair that dances upon your lip. I am a humble servant of Count Black. Master of Dimensions, pleaser of crowds, I am Dementio. It is truly enchanting to finally meet my hapless victims. I have prepared a special morsel of a treat for you. I don't know if I'm making him sound fruity enough. How about some magic? And voila, you're now in Dimension D, a dimension of my own creation. In this mind-bending realm, my attacks are 256 times more potent. I'm now far more powerful. I can obliterate you with a raise of an eyebrow. Now we must duel like 2 gleaming banjos on a moonlit stoop. How oddly specific. Fun thing, we can still deal a lot of damage to him in, you know, game terms, because it boosts our power too. He's trying to stick us in the box to explode us. You know, we'll become acutely familiar with that later on. As ominous as that sounds, let's thunderbolt him. Why not? Zap ya. That did a decent chunk of damage. Well, damn. Obviously, Thudley is also very powerful if you can actually land a hit with Thudley, but that takes finesse. Can you pierce this illusion? Sure. I don't know which is the real one. I don't know what the tell is. Just slowly turning into a Toho. It's like Toho dodging fest. There, almost landed a double damage hit there. We're done. Your blows are like miniature jackhammers wielded by tiny, angry road workers. How is this possible? This dimension makes me 256 times more powerful. What? You say that this place also makes you more powerful? Uh-huh. Haha. Of course, this was simply an amusement that played out exactly as I planned. Were you amused? That was just an hors d'oeuvre. The next time we meet, we'll feast on a deadly 8-course meal. Likely story, dude. Ciao for now, my mustachioed foe. We don't have Tippi or anyone to give any commentary. A little more, perhaps. They are strong, but they must be stronger yet to defeat Black. We must make sure they can face him when the time comes around at last. Interesting, we're already getting intrigue. We got Spinies too. Ah, hi Lakitu, I don't like you. And most appearances of Lakitu, I'm not a fan. So we need to find the Red Wind and hitch a ride. As, the pixel indicated. I feel like I didn't really acknowledge Son saying I can fix that earlier. It's like, what do you mean by that? Anyway, we can flip to get coins, so I'm just gonna move on. We're already kind of behind schedule from where I was hoping to be, because I screwed up 3-1 a lot. It's a big-ass chapter. Yeah, the guide's on like 4 pages. Hopefully I can keep everything straight. I'm not really good at keeping things straight. Mario, Peach, and Bowser had scaled the tree and defeated Dementio. The exhausted heroes were relieved to finally see the ivory towers of Fort Francis. Was Tippi safe? Was the next Pure Heart really waiting for them ahead? Their only answers were the strange voices carried on the wind from inside the fort. Forting de Francis. Chapter 3-4, The Battle of Fort Francis. So this is where that dweeb Francis lives. What's this castle got over mine? Do you think Tippi is alright? I'm starting to worry. This is so high technical. It's a totally undiscovered digi-butterfly species near. I must document it. Mario. Yes, shake that thorax. The Digibutter.ner forum guys will be so jealous when I post these shots online. God. That's all I have to say is God. It's kind of funny how prescient this game turned out to be. I feel like Francis sums up a certain, like, vibe that is become more prevalent over time, actually. God, I wish it hadn't. You got a fort key. A key to Fort Francis, to a Fort Francis door. So, do I remember what I'm doing here? Absolutely not. Again, I have the guidebook up, so I'm gonna be consulting the tome quite a bit here. Hello. Welcome home, Master. Tadaima. Anyway, first things first, we need to go down this pipe behind the door. Francis has an OnlyFans, but it's like one of those content farming ones that steals from actual pixels. I'm trying to figure out a way to make a pun about like an OnlyFans for like butterflies, specifically. I don't know how to formulate this joke. What the hell is this? For Francis's eyes only, room on the right 2323, room on the left 2828. Wow, what creative passwords. Hey, guess who already forgot what that said? Just by just reading it. It's fine, I have the guidebook. I can read it later. Freedom! Oh, finally I'm out. I didn't know what I was going to do. Thank you, thank you. I've been shut in here forever. You'll never catch me in there again. I must repay you. I'm at your service. I'm sure you can find a use for my talent. Hold on a second. Before we get all friendly, we should see if we're on the same page. You met Francis, right? What do you think of the guy? First impression? Greenish, nerdy, or awesome? We're gonna go nerdy. I see. Anything else about him catch your eye? He's a photo fanatic, he's into butterflies, he's irresistible. Oh yes, I see how you would think that. So to sum it up, what do you think about him? He's a monster. He's a tech geek, he's a stallion. So you think Francis is a nerdy butterfly fanatic, basically a monster? Well, imagine that. You and I feel the same way about him. We've got great harmony. Yep, I think we'll work perfectly together. Nothing can touch us. Carrie, the hovering platform pixel has joined your party. When you are riding Carrie, you'll move faster and can breeze over spiked floors. With me, you can get places in a hurry. Go ahead, give me a spin. So yeah, it's very nice to be able to circumvent platforming in this game. Where the hell does this go, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. Is this not a working pipe? Guess not. Okay. Cool. Thank you for the hydration check. I'll get on that right away. I have not drank enough this stream. I have so much tea left over. Alright. Off we go. Alright, so this should be the main hall. Welcome home, Master. Today is the street day for Prance of the Unicorns Volume 15. Do not forget. A baseball game in extra innings has delayed the start of Starship X-Naut, adjusted the recorder meow start time by 30 minutes to compensate. Is it like a 17-inning game? Welcome home, Master. I finished removing commercial breaks from your recorded programs. Welcome home, Master. The new Space Combat Sim Starship X-Naut Space Bloops has arrived by mail. Got little peepholes here. Sweet, the resolution on these images is just breathtaking. He has a lot of dialogue here, by the way. With this new 20 petapixel digital camera, I'll be able to make wall mural-sized prints. With my new 1600mm lens, I could shoot candid shots from orbit if I wanted. This lens is pretty much the sweetest aperture ever. We're talking an f-stop of 5.6 here. I don't even know how long this goes on. This camera sports a phase interpolating hyper CCD. Did you know that? It means I can accurately capture all 22 quadrillion colors in your wings. The shutter speed on this camera is faster than any other model in existence. 0 to 3200 pictures in less than 0.26 seconds. Actually 0.26789 repeating. How long does this go on for? It's quite impossible to take a blurry shot with this glorious camera. One time I shot a picture while being given a wet cheek. It was crystal clear. I don't know if I needed to know that. This camera has a high-powered processor inside for superior noise reduction. The fuzzy logic AI just white balance to perfection. Isn't that fascinating? Francis would be into like Gen AI, wouldn't he? Don't worry, this beauty has enough battery charge to power a small nation. I have enough charge to take pictures of you for the next 126 years. Exactly, he definitely would be someone into Gen AI. With my new digital 98,789p widescreen projector, I can take a picture of your wings and project down to the side of my whole castle. They wrote out so much dialogue for this. Sweet, the resolution on these images is just breathtaking there. I have a feeling we looped at that point, given how simple that was. Yeah, okay, we looped. Finally, Jesus. Meanwhile, Tippi is not amused. Okay, talk to them already. Alrighty, where the hell are we now? Hi. I have catalogued all of Master's comics and filed them away. Do not think I did it out of the kindness of my rubber heart. They were beginning to clog vital fire escape routes from the castle. Oh, shoot. Get a little fire hazard. We got this little meow bomb cannon. I think that's what the guide said they're called. Spies meow. But we can actually toss their bombs back into it to deal damage. I'm swapping because I'm knowledgeable about what's coming up, because I remember you have to like ground pound here to bring a door down. Voila. So where the hell does this take us? A spike pit room. Cool. But yeah, it is interesting how fast we're getting pixels here. And again, it kind of feeds my overall feeling that the pixels generally act as, like, functions over characters. You have reached the door to Master's super secret lair. Only Masters allowed inside. You must confirm your identity for security purposes. To confirm your identity, answer true or false to the following statements. Starship X-Naut comics are never to be removed from their plastic sleeves. Role-playing games should be no less than 180 hours long, not counting side quests. Even I disagree with that. Fanny packs are both practical and stylish. Please enter the secret passcode. This is the right door, right? So this should be 2323. Cool. Welcome home, Master. Master's fantasy fortress is safe from intruders. Neat. Neat in both sense of the words. Now that I'm saying this out loud. N-E-E-T as well. That's a big meow. Oh, that's an enemy. Noted. Hi, Petuni. Why is there a picture of you? Is that supposed to be Hatsune Miku? Your attack went up by 1. It's like, I feel like this would have been, like, really close to when Miku was a thing. Like, just starting. Oh, Virtual Boy and everything. But yeah, like, Miku up there. I'm just saying it's Miku. It's like, yeah, Miku was like 2006. This would have been the year after. So either it's a coincidence, just referencing anime in general, or was very on the ball. But given how long game development takes, I kind of don't feel like it would be. But that's just me speculating, because I don't know how game development works in a lot of cases. What does this say? Quiet in the hallway, stopping to serve Master's nap time. So that's to tell you to ground pound. It's always weird to me how in Thousand Year Door they refer to ground pounds as spin jumps, when spin jumping and jumping in general is a very different thing. Alright, what do we have in this room? Is this actually what they want us to do? Like, can we land here? Cool, we can. Alrighty. Just gonna skip all y'all. Again, this being the way it is, I don't feel like level grinding as much as other games. Maybe that's just me, but I don't really feel compelled to level grind a lot. Because it's essentially a platformer. Doesn't feel as, like, vital to level grind. And there we go. We have to render this bridge 1 pixel at a time for some reason. You know what? This chapter is not as long as I thought it was. I don't remember why I thought this chapter was long and confusing. But we're already flying through it. Again, we could have gone through this chapter way faster if I didn't F up so much early on. Now reach the door to Master's private room. For security purposes, you must confirm your identity. Answer the following security questions with either true or false. Video game soundtracks are totally high technical. I actually agree with that. Episode 127 of the Grotus Chronicles is pretty much the sweetest thing ever, sure. One day I will own all of the Starship X-Naut Series 3 collectible action figures. Now you must enter the passcode. If I had forgotten which one was which, that would have been embarrassing. Welcome home, Master. Secure Meow missed you. But yeah, like, I'm trying to think of, like, forum culture at the time. I guess, like, 2chan would have been a thing in, like, Japan at this point, probably. So I guess it does make sense. You have a lot of partners. All the Yoshi colors, you got Pennington, Bub Ulber, Bobby's actual, like, throwable bomb, like, damn. It's mostly Thousand Year Door partners. I wonder if that's an engine thing, because they just have the sprites. So, to be fair, there are actual rendered sprites of Thousand Year Door of the other party members that just go unused. Bo is the only surviving cameo in the final release. That was actually a big point of lamenting in the remake. A lot of people were hoping they would restore all the other cameos as well, but they actually didn't. And I wish they had. Because I would have thought that was cool. So now we have to run all the way back to the main hall. But yeah, for some reason I remembered Fort Francis being a lot bigger than it actually is. It's not that big of a level. Sometimes my memory fails me in directions that actually is to my benefit. Because I actually am having an easier time with this than I figured I would. We need Peach for this, for reasons. Francis is desperate for a girlfriend. And will not let Mario or Bowser in. He accepted, meow. Meow. Both keys confirmed, meow. Only Master Francis and totally hot babes are allowed to enter, case in point. You may enter after I see if you're compatible with Master Francis. Please answer the following questions with true or false, meow. Video games and hot babes are totally high technical. If it's limited edition, buy it. I've bought games I have never played. I feel called out. If it's got Fierce Giant Robot and Giant Robot combats and insta-buy, that I actually disagree with. They're not dolls, they're action figures with real fire-punching action. I've jumped a friend over an argument about Starship X-Naut propulsion technology. A sweet cover illustration is way more important than the storyline. Never pull a top copy from a pile of comics, find the mint condition one. My first love was an anime character. I love going on message boards and complaining about games I've never played. That is prescient to this day. Meow. Extremely prescient, right? Anyway. Meow, who are you? Hey, what are you doing sneaking into my room, huh? Ever heard of privacy? Oh, there you are, Francis. I've been looking all over for you. For me? Oh my gosh, it's a hot babe. Hot babe in room. What do I do? Oh man, a real girl in my room. This is so high technical. Must calm down. I'm getting way too excited. Sweatles forming. Can't talk to girls. Must get my laptop from Franny Pack. Booting up Swoon.exe, activating Nerd to Babe interface mod with real-time wooing. We have the 1000 Door Curtain back. Welcome to my castle, how do you do there? What on earth is that? What's going on here? Here, I boot this baby up whenever it's time to talk to the ladies. Sweet. Time for my Swoon.exe program to work its magic. Where should I start? Talk to Hot Babe. What's your name? My name? You can call me Annoyed. Sorry, buddy, I'm not telling my name to a geek like you. Oh, what an ice queen. She's so cold. I'm shocked. Oh man, she's so hard to get, but that's pretty hot too. Francis revels in new feelings of attraction. Francis is passion leveled up. Oh man, what do I do next? The way he kind of lingers on menus is very funny to me. You're so cute, like a princess straight out of an anime or a video game. You can be feisty, but I must say it adds to your charm. You think I'm charming? I'll show you feisty. You want feisty? I'll show you feisty. Lay it on thick like that and you'll get it. Abe, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, forgive me, my queen. I'm not a queen, I'm a princess. She's super cute when she gets angry. Francis got yelled at. Peach's charisma leveled up. Francis's passion leveled up. What's my next move? Yeah, like the lingering on the menu, trying to figure out the best thing to do is funny, because this is how I do RPG inventory management. As a token of my affection, I'd like to give you a special present. Peach received a Pink Princess signed poster. This chunk won't win me over. Are you trying to impress me with this stupid thing? You gotta be kidding. I'm so sorry. She's not impressed at all. Boy, she must be really into this stuff. She's like me. Peach returned the poster. Francis is impressed. Francis's passion leveled way up. Yeah, what's my next move? Wow, are we like so perfect together? We're like so perfect together. It's like, it's destiny. We should get married. Married? So how much do you make? Hey, who's picking these responses for me anyway? I'm not marrying this dork. I shouldn't even be having this conversation. I came to say Tippi. Where is she? Tippi. Tippi. There's no Tippi command here. What is she talking about? That's it. I've had it. You'd better bring her out now. Just toss Boomer. Peach used Boomer. Boomer exploded. No, my graphics card! Especially now, that's a very expensive thing to blow up. That was the only known copy of the Nerd2Babe patch, and now it's gone forever. Real babes are scary. So true. Peach! Tippi, oh, I was so worried. You came to save me? So you kinda raid my foreign still Francine? Well, no, I won't let you. But by the way, I came up with the name Francine on my own, isn't it sweet? At first I thought it was a little weird that you could talk and everything, but the Digibiter.nerf form reaction convinced me you're high technical. You're my only offline friend, Francine, so no one will take you away from me. Eek. Always a good way to make friends by kidnapping them. Yeah, can't see me. That's because my invisibility powers are totally high technical. Little Francine is hidden, so you can't take her. Feel the wrath of the jilted Exnon, the season finale of the Grotus Chronicles. Does that just mean he flipped? Or is he actually invisible? Okay. Oh, you can see his shadow moving around. Yeah, bombs. Nope. I mean, you could probably throw them back at him. Oh, he's been stubborn, okay. Actually, Bowser wouldn't be a bad fit for this. There we go, 8 damage. Thought I saw movement, but maybe not. Again, some of these fights just feel like they're stalling you out more than anything. Like, you just kind of have to wait them out in terms of appearing and disappearing. Like, a lot of sitting around. Damn. Barely. I don't even know what that attack does. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything of substance. That only gives 50 points, which makes sense, so you can't farm it. You gotta be getting close, I feel. Ow. Miscalculate that real bad. Peach can also just shield. Francis actually does have different reactions to eating the characters, if I recall correctly. Case in point, he's a little blushy, which... ew. We keep ending up back at 17 health, and I don't know how to feel about it. We gotta be getting close, right? Like, how much health can he have? Damn. Barely missed a throw. I'm also just being impatient. That's not really helping. Yeah, that does work. And if they're not already flashing, they actually don't blow up. But unfortunately, that gives them iframes, so that sucks. Cool. Yeah, finally. And he's just gonna bolt. Mercy! Mario, you guys came to save me. Thank you. Thank you, Mario. I'm so happy. What is that? She had it all along. The pure heart? But how? It's like Tippi's heart just burst with happiness and released a pure heart. Or... Mario, I was just so happy when I saw that you'd come to save me. Please, take it. We could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble if we had known all along. Oh well. You got a pure heart. Let's go. Hell yeah. End of chapter. The fourth pure heart appeared in a dazzling flash of mysterious light. What made it appear? The group was puzzled by this and many other riddles. So you're not hurt? Asked Tippi, full of concern. Somehow Tippi seemed different than before. She had started to change. Mario simply shook his head and started the long journey back to Flipside. We have the return pipe. It's not that long of a journey. Yeah, I don't know if we're finishing chapter 4 tonight. That took longer than I was hoping it would. I'll be real. And that is how the ruffians managed to best me. They are strong, to be sure. Very strong. Dare I say, they might be strong enough to defy the prophecy. Spare Count Black your theatrics. The light prognosticus is false. The dark prognosticus holds the answers to illuminating the heroes that rise to stop us. Oh my, that's the first time that morsel of information has touched my ears. Do tell. In due time, Dementio. In due time. Oh, Anastasia, it's time we set him on these pests. Yeah, I can take care of that for you, Count. Lovely, exclaimed Count Black. Return to your posts, my dear minions. As you command, Count. Hail Black. And off they go. Mimi has a different outfit like every scene. She's kind of gender for that. Something trouble you, Anastasia? Yeah, Count, you know, there's still time. You can still change your mind. That is enough, Anastasia. We've already come this far, so we shall forge on. But you needn't stay by Count Black's side. You can depart with my blessing. No, my Count, I won't be doing that. My life is already sworn to you. Yeah, it's belonged to you since the day you saved me. I'll be sticking out with you until my game ends, Kay? If that pleases you. Did they ever explain that? I'm trying to remember. My, how interesting. Anastasia and the Count have such deep conversations. Just what is our dear Count playing at? Oh well, let him worry about that. I must attend to my own projects. Dementia is a fun character. They all are, really. Timpani, why? Why do you avoid me? Ow, ow, unhand me! Huh? You're crying. Why? Timpani, you must tell me what has happened. It's nothing, don't worry about it. Just forget it. No, Timpani, is my father behind this? I'm just an ordinary girl. No matter how much I love you, we must part. Timpani, This is goodbye, Blimier. There's no other choice. This is our fate. Everyone just has copies of the same thing, yeah. It was a little weird for a while, but we seem to have gone through it okay. I'm so sorry, it was all my fault. And then, you all... Thank you so much. Wanna know how to thank me, Bugface? Just stay out of my way, okay? Say, come to think of it, Bowser, could you be our third hero? Oh there! I've been waiting for you, young heroes. Did you succeed in your search for the next pure heart? I guess we did. Intriguing. So then, when you saved Tippi, the next pure heart just appeared? How very interesting. I think that castle was once a dwelling of the ancients I told you of earlier. It seems that my ancestors have roamed far and wide in their dimensional travels. In the castle beyond the Great Sea, we hid a pure heart and sealed it safely. Yes, I remember reading such a passage in the Light Prognosticus. The seal could only have been broken by a powerful pulse of love and trust. So you think it was because Tippi began to trust us that we found this pure heart? That's amazing. That's amazing. Now there are 3 heroes. Oh, I don't know who the last one is, but waste no time in searching, my friends. Oh please, come on people, with me here, you don't need anybody else, seriously. Trust me, any problem comes up, I'll stomp it into next week. I'll Bowserize it. Oh, well met, Mr. Bowser. May your strength protect this Oh, it seems the void has expanded once more. Time is short. We have to keep going. We have to keep going. We must start looking for the next heart pillar. There are matters I must attend to as well. I must search for any item of significance in the Light Prognosticus. Hey, so we're going straight back in. Because someone did tell us to come back later on, right? So, let's go pay a certain pixel a visit. Yeah, I want a wardrobe that's very dismeme, not gonna lie. My wardrobe is very basic. Well, ho now, you want to hear the 3 tips again? Just say the word. Thanks, but I don't need any more tips. No more hints, no way. You defeated Francis! Whoa, slow down, that's huge news! I'm just glad I could help with that dang mission to infiltrate the nerd lair. So, I guess there's no need for me to stay here and give out tips. Guess I've done my job, I've got nothing to do now. Well hey, how about I tag along with you guys? Well, I made up my mind, I'm coming along whether you want me or not. Barry, the prickly pixel has joined your group. Use Barry to create a spiky barrier around you. There's plenty of dangerous types wandering out here there. Let's stick together. It'll be safer for both of us that way. The best analogy is like an on-the-fly, super guard. Which makes sense for an action game, but you do a little spin with the barrier and it like deals damage. So yeah, to me, I kind of equate it to the super guard in Thousand Year Door, but as an actual like usable move, basically. So this chapter does have a little more setup than the ones we've seen so far, and by that, it's not a lot, mind you. But it is worth mentioning that, again, I don't entirely know how far we're into chapter 4 we're gonna get. The stream. I was hoping to finish both chapters tonight. I don't think it's gonna happen, after all. Which is fine, but just kind of a minor quibble. I was just really hoping to be able to just blast through. Alright, so we have pillars. We actually have to hit them again to raise them up, to actually see which ones we need to depress. So yeah, on the sides they have arrows telling us which ones we need to actually grab. And it's just alternating, wow. You actually don't need to do it in 3D, you just need to know the pattern. There's actually a bombable spot over there, too. That goes to the foreground on the upper floor, I think. Anyway, place in the pillar, or place in the pure heart again. And then we will proceed. Yeah, it's not that simple. There's a step we need to do as soon as we get up here. Alrighty. Green door. So once again, we have to return pipe up. We don't have to, I just like doing this because it's fast. I like going fast. I like being Sonic. And away we go to Chapter 4. Through the fierce battle against Francis, Tippi and the Mario gang grew closer. Behind the fourth door lay a whole new world that beckoned to them both. What awaited was vaster and stranger than anything they'd encountered so far. In order to claim the pure heart, they would have to endure new far-out trials. Chapter 4-1, Into Outer Space. Hey, so we have a weird retcon here with another game that came out in 2008. Fun story. Because in this game... stars everywhere. I believe we're in outer space, almost certainly. Wow, it's so pretty. Yes, it's so... I can't breathe. Of course. Oh, of course, there's not any air. You need that, don't you? Oh gracious me, what am I to do? Well, let me see. Well, but so... No! How Mario Galaxy works is a conundrum. Hey, please wake up. Oh my, how did we get back here? You're alright, aren't you? Oh, thank goodness. I don't really know how I got us all out of there. It just sort of happened. We won't last out there as we are. Perhaps we should ask Merlon's advice. So yeah, Mario Galaxy, an entire game where you can breathe in outer space. Don't ask questions. It is fascinating to me how much, like, Mario as a franchise is inconsistent. So, like, sometimes people will try to actually with game logic, and it's like, yeah, it varies from game to game anyway. Oh, that was suddenly quick work. You've already found the next pure heart? Now, Merlon, that door led us straight into outer space. Space? Oh, I imagine that was an unwelcome surprise. Yes, there was no air, so Mario and his friends couldn't breathe. What do we do? Well, if you had a space helmet, you would be alright, I imagine. Oh, then could we perhaps borrow one? Of course, I don't have one. But I imagine that even something like a space helmet would suffice. And I just so happen to... Oh, blast it! What now? Oh, double blast it all, I cleaned out my shelves the other day. Yes, I had the perfect thing. I was making space and I gave it to someone in town. To who? Oh, just some random boy. It seemed more convenient than recycling it. You must find that boy and explain the situation. Get it back from him. So, the boy in question should be on the 3rd floor. How? Never mind. That's really easy. I was gonna be like, how do we get to the 3rd floor? Oops. That's right there. Alrighty, 3rd floor time. Huh? Did Marilyn gives me something like a helmet? You mean it says fishbowl? Yeah, I kept Captain Gills here in a cup, but then he got too big for it. Yeah, that's why I got real happy when I got this fishbowl. Thing is, now the captain got so big, the bowl got too small for him. Hey, I know, maybe you could find a nice place to set Captain Gills free for me. Captain deserves freedom, then you get the fishbowl. That's good, huh? But where can he go? I want to know that he'll be nearby at all times. You got to help me. You got a goldfish bowl. You can't use this yet. Find a place to release the fish. So this will take us to the underground section. Oh good, you can skip this. I forgot that you could skip this. I'll be real. Given that we'll be doing a lot of elevator travel in the future. I'm at 12 health still. I should probably heal. Like, that'd be smart, right? But you know me, always making questionable decisions. Story of my life. One more. Mo Ikai for the Japanese version. The reason I know Mo Ikai is from Rolling Girl by Hatsune Miku. The original composer was Wawaka. Miku's the Vocaloid for it. This looks like a good place to release the captain. Release the goldfish here. Now the fishbowl is empty. That means you can use it as a space helmet. Now we can go to space, so let's head back to that door. I'm gonna say right now, you can actually force a game over here again, if you refuse to put the helmet on after entering the door. So yeah, you can basically you can get a lot of, like, story-based game overs very easily in this game. Like, gimmick game overs that are funny, but also if you haven't saved in a while, it's very infuriating for it to just actually kill you, sometimes. Especially in the prologue, because there's no chance to save. You have to do the entire cutscene up to that point again. Want to use the helmet? Yeah, we're not gonna screw around. Huh, what do you think? Can you breathe now? Much better. Now we can take a leisurely look at the starry sky. Very well, let's go, then. The Pure Heart is somewhere in the Sea of Stars. Not to be confused with the game, The Sea of Stars. I, like, heard nothing about that game. All I know is it exists. And, like, there's a glowy thing here. Hi Tippi, we have Tippi back. There's something here. What in the world is this? Why was this hidden here? It's like, oh yeah, I have to remember to tattle things again. Is this a spaceship? Looks rather like it. Square. Squirple, squeeple, squinks. Morning, Squirp. Oh, how cute. Hello, little space creature. What are you doing here? You're the one that's looking for the Pure Heart, Squirple. Cute as I thought, Heart. How do you know about the Pure Heart, and what about us? And about us? Are you allied with Count Bleck? I demand answers. No scary faces. You can call me Squirps. I'm your captain, Squirk. And if you want the Pure Heart, we need to work together, Squirp. Whatever do you mean? Please explain yourself. Squirps can't tell you much now, but you must trust Squirps. Now follow me, Squinks. We won't be doing that. We just met you and squack! You, heed the captain. You are a space grunt now, and that is the only rule. Your only response should be yes sir and gotcha. Understand, Squircle? Yes sir. Squash. Looks like you understand your place, Squirp. Are you okay with this? It's not like we would. Squirps, was it? This little fellow doesn't look like a bad guy. I think we should follow. If you say so. Great, let's get ready then. Squirp formation, Squiggle. Well, Squirp directly to the Pure Heart. It's like warping, except Squirps invented it. In order to Squirp, we'll need a lot of energy, Squeak. You're all brimming with power, right? You must give it to Squirps. Press A to give Squirps your power. Press and hold A until you think you've built up enough power, then release. About now? Success! And here we go. Squirp! Hey, so, guess what? We are still in space. Squall? We're not even close to our destination, Squoops. Is that all the power you have, Squirp? Good-for-nothing space grunt. Squirps was an idiot for thinking you had more. Well, good-for-nothings have their own good-for-nothing ways of moving, Squink. There's a ways to go before you reach the Pure Heart. You must space swim. Use 2 to shoot beams with my Squirt beam, Squirp. Fire, space grunt. Charge! Alrighty, so we have shmup mechanics, but god, this is a very slow shmup. Not the most riveting. If we had wait, never mind, we do have slightly better movement. I think Carrie gives us slightly better movement. A little bit, I'd say. feels a little bit better. And there's also these like meteors. Like if you want, you can like flip to find stuff behind them if you want. You can't move up and down in 3D though, so gotta be careful about that. Got a photon card. I think photons are the things we're fighting. Oh wait, 2 is fire. Gotcha. So we got this. We got a save block too. Not that we need to save. We didn't really accomplish a whole lot. This chapter shouldn't actually be that long. We might be able to get to 5-2 before too long. Looks like 4 or 5 shots can be in screen at one time. You can't hold it either. I think there's an upgrade later on where that allows you to hold it. I'm double checking the guide as we go along. This warp goes to the other place we were just at. So instead we need to go forward. In the next room, it looks like to the right, there's going to be a catch card, SP. However, the way forward is actually somewhere else. It's this way. So we're just gonna go this way. These are annoying enemies, they're constantly warping everywhere. Trying to actually pin them down is easier said than done. There's like a warp here that I'm like, where does that even go? Coin room? Okay, well, that's not super helpful. Oh, it's mismarked, I think. Yeah, they accidentally labeled a warp pipe wrong. But yeah, somewhere... Wait, I have to go... Wait, this is right. I got turned around in space, which is actually very easy. But yeah, you can see a warp pipe over there. You have a warp somewhere here. Yeah, it's right there. And that lets you go to that pipe, which is a coin room, which I'm not overly concerned about. We have 464 coins, I think we'll be fine. So we're just gonna keep moving, I think. Finish up this chapter and move on to 5-2. No, 4-2. I can't do math. This next chapter is funny, but also kind of annoying because it's time-consuming. Another example, this game may be taking a joke too far. Mario and the gang cruised through space, led by the young alien named Scorps. What kind of creature was it anyway, and what was with those weird noises? Whenever confronted with a question, it would say, "Scorps is Scorps, squawk." All they could do was trust that he knew where the pure heart was and follow him. They were doing just that when something appeared ahead of them. It was a teeny tiny planet. Chapter 4-2, a paper emergency. This planet really seems on the small side. Just where do you intend to take us? Somewhere on this planet should be an entrance to the space byway, Squeark. Yep, it's a shortcut to the pure heart. Really? You don't say. And where might that entrance be? Squag, 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 squag. You gotta laugh, Squag. It's... Scorps forgot. Don't look at Scorps like that. Everything's fine. I think there probably should be some clues around here somewhere, Scorple. What a wretch. What is it? Did you remember something? No, I have to go potty. I really have to go, Squark. I can't hold it anymore. Let's look for some clues ourselves. Tippi is so done. Anyway. Here I sit, amores, waiting you, amore. No more, no more, amore. There's no time for some silly song, Scorple. I've got a bathroom emergency here. 100 years ago, amore, I came in here to go, amore. So bored, amore. No toilet paper here, amore. I wait 100 years, amore. What for, amore? Any paper, please, amore. Just a sheet for me, amore. Implore, amore. Scorps. It's occupied, Squinkle, and whoever's in there won't come out. At this rate, Scorps is going to have an accident. I don't entirely see the problem of this happening on the... like a planetoid, but oh well. We also have gravity mechanics, which is nice, kind of fun. Yeah, we have to find toilet paper. That is literally the objective. And on a topical note, I'm gonna take a short break, and we'll be back and see how far we can get in Chapter 4.